Broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to Orlando.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Harris is out there with Moutier, and it's Laverne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Russell kicks to Freak. Some solid defense from Fareed. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them, because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Here's Freak following the basket by Emmanuel Moody. Kept alive, Randall. Bryant has the open look. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
On defense, the Lakers. Here is Harris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. No good on the 3.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Moutier following the basket by Julius Randle. Moutier dishes to Laverne, and it's Freak with the rebound. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Cleveland.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here is Harris. Fareed the pass to Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Here's Laverne. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Scooped up. It's deflected. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. The Nuggets in second.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Sanders checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Screened by Sanders. Here's Freak. Second shot opportunity, and it's Sanders getting it to go.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Jokic, and he recovers it. Plays it up and banks it in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Jared Dudley's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Denver with a change here, too. Carl's checked in. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Williams. Jokic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Here's Clarkson. Outside Williams. High arcing shot. Denver grabs the miss. Moutier with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Moutier. There's the pick. The shot by Chandler wide open. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. 17 seconds left in the first. Freak with it. Chandler on him. And Freak throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Williams can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the book. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Wilson Chandler out there with Laverne. Then there's Harris. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Barton in at the point guard position.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Here for the Lakers. Freaks checked in for Bass. Sanders comes in for Julius Randle. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Moutier. And the rejection by Sanders.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic stepped up to deliver. He had 12 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And that one's good. Russell.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Moutier. Another shot, and Fareed lays it in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Russell dishes to Freak. It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Here's Harris. Rebound the Lakers. Sanders has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Screen by Sanders. Williams attacking, and the basket good. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Moutier. Back to Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Freak with it. Gallinari covering. Freak passes to Sanders. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be.